Have you ever felt the weight of someone who thrives on controlling the narrative of every situation? Someone who seems unshaken no matter what you say or do? What if I told you that there is one thing that can crumble even the most unyielding narcissist? Imagine the power of walking away, not in anger or frustration, but in complete silence. This is not just a random act. It is a calculated move that strikes at the core of their very existence. Let's dive into this fascinating psychological reality. And you'll want to stay until the end, because understanding this might just change the way you approach toxic people forever. Before diving deep into this concept, I invite you to take a moment to subscribe, like, and share this content with anyone who may need to hear it. The journey of understanding narcissism and reclaiming control over your life is not one you should walk alone. Share this with someone who deserves to recognize the strength they hold, even in silence. Now, let's embark on this journey of exploration together. Narcissists are expert manipulators, architects of their own warped realities. They thrive on attention, whether positive or negative, much like moths drawn to a flame. In the beginning, their charm is magnetic, an allure so strong that it draws you in. But as time passes, their true nature starts to reveal itself. Beneath the charismatic exterior lies an unrelenting need for control and validation. They create an environment where they are the undisputed center of attention, pulling others into their orbit and feeding off their emotional responses. Confronting them directly often seems like a futile exercise, as they twist words, shift blame, and above all, keep you emotionally engaged. This is where silence becomes your most powerful weapon. But why is walking away in silence such a potent response? At its essence, it represents the ultimate act of defiance in a narcissist's world. A narcissist craves attention like a vital life source, and silence is the one thing that suffocates them. They feed off your emotional reactions, whether it's anger, sadness, or even affection. They take pleasure in provoking a response from you, as it reinforces their sense of control. When you choose silence, you strip them of their power. You remove their ability to control the narrative or dictate your emotions. It's not just about walking away physically. It's a powerful declaration that you are no longer playing their game. Silence is a profound statement of self-empowerment. It's a way to take back control of your emotional space and reject the manipulation they try to impose. When you refuse to react, you demonstrate that you are no longer affected by their tactics. You stop providing them with the emotional fuel they need to continue their behavior. Silence sends a message louder than words ever could. You are in control of your own emotions, and they no longer have a hold over you. Moreover, walking away in silence often forces narcissists to face the consequences of their actions. In the absence of your reactions, they are left to deal with the vacuum they've created. They may attempt to draw you back in, but your silence makes it clear that you are no longer available for their games. Over time, this absence can create an unsettling feeling for them, one that may lead them to question their ability to manipulate or control those around them. In conclusion, the power of silence in the face of narcissism is not to be underestimated. It's a silent yet impactful rebellion against their need for dominance and control. By choosing silence, you take back your autonomy, leaving them with nothing to feed off. It's a form of liberation, one that allows you to reclaim your peace and step out of the toxic cycle they've sought to trap you in. Think about this for a moment. In every argument, every conflict, and every emotional exchange, the narcissist's ultimate goal is to maintain their superiority. They seek to dominate the conversation and manipulate your perspective. But silence, a calm, composed, and unwavering silence, disarms them completely. It's as though you've suddenly removed the script they so carefully crafted for you to follow. The power dynamic shifts in an instant, and for the first time, the narcissist finds themselves at a loss. It's important to understand that silence is not about avoidance or running away. It's about reclaiming your own power. When you choose silence, you're making a conscious decision to prioritize your peace over their chaos. It's an act of self-love, a way to protect your mental and emotional well-being from their toxicity. And make no mistake, this isn't easy. The narcissist will try everything in their power to pull you back in. They might provoke you with insults, guilt trips, or even false promises of change. But by remaining silent, you communicate a powerful message. I will no longer let you dictate how I feel. In silence, you regain clarity. One of the most insidious traits of a narcissist is their ability to distort reality. They gaslight, confuse, and create a whirlwind of emotions that leave you questioning your own perceptions. But when you step away and embrace the quiet, you begin to see things as they truly are. The fog lifts, and you realize that their power over you is never as absolute as it seemed. This realization is liberating. It's the first step towards breaking free from their control and reclaiming your sense of self. Walking away in silence also sets boundaries, something narcissists loathe. They see boundaries as challenges to be overcome, obstacles in their quest for control. But when you enforce those boundaries through silence, you're showing them that their usual tactics no longer work. You're teaching them that your emotional well-being is no longer up for negotiation. This is a lesson that will echo far beyond the immediate moment. It's a statement of self-worth, a declaration that you deserve better. However, silence is not without its challenges. It requires immense strength and discipline. The urge to respond, to defend yourself, or to make them see reason can be overwhelming. But remember, a narcissist is not looking for resolution. They're looking for engagement. Every word you say, every emotion you display, becomes ammunition for them to use against you. Silence deprives them of that ammunition. It's a shield that protects you from their manipulations. For those who've experienced the toxic grip of a narcissist, walking away in silence can feel like an uphill battle. It's not just about leaving. It's about breaking free from a cycle of manipulation and control. But as difficult as it may be, it's also one of the most empowering decisions you can make. It's a choice to prioritize your own mental and emotional health, to refuse to be a pawn in their game any longer. And here's the most fascinating part. Silence doesn't just disarm the narcissist, it also empowers you. In the quiet, you find strength you never knew you had. You discover the resilience to stand firm in your boundaries, and the clarity to see through their manipulations. You realize that their power over you was always an illusion, one that depended entirely on your willingness to engage. By choosing silence, you shatter that illusion and reclaim your own narrative. So if you ever find yourself ensnared by the toxic web of a narcissist, remember this: silence is your greatest ally. Walking away without a word is not a sign of weakness. It's a display of unparalleled strength. It's a way of saying, I choose me. And in choosing yourself, you reclaim the power they tried so desperately to take away. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the one thing a narcissist can't handle. If this resonated with you, or if you think someone you know could benefit from hearing this, please don't hesitate to share. Remember to like and subscribe for more insights on reclaiming your power and navigating life's challenges. Until next time, take care of yourself and cherish the silence that empowers you. You deserve it.